Buffalo, New York. Born and raised. Proud to be a Buffalonian. I used to work for this company called Escalator Handrail Company, and we used to get chemicals and product on our clothes, and product and stuff wouldn't come out. And by me being an artistic kid, I've always went to vocational schools and grammar school and high school and in college for the arts. So I used to have ink on my clothes, and it wouldn't come out. So what I decided to do was be creative and started making me and my crew at the time some t-shirts. And we used to dry them out in the yard and all this other crazy stuff. And I got into just being more graphically. One of my buddies had told me that, oh man, you should try silk screening with your stuff, drawing, you draw all the time, man, you should do some silk screen instead of doing this stuff you're making at your job. So got in touch with a silk screener, gave him my artwork, we started making t-shirts, banging it out, no names. As you can see, no names, no names designs was about expressing my drawing abilities through t-shirts. How I got into sewing, I used to have to sew the tags. I wanted my brand to be official, so I used to sew my tags into our shirts. So I bought a sewing machine, would sew the tags in. I used to do boxes of shirts a night, roughly about maybe 140 to 200 t-shirts a night, sewing just and from there came down to Atlanta. I opened up a store called No Names, and in the store we was doing the same thing, making t-shirts and stuff, but got kind of slow at times, and we didn't have no money. We some brothers from Buffalo, and we had to get creative, like our grandfather showed us through his crafty side. Well, as you know, we have a place called Stitches, where we're located at right now. Demographics of my customers range due to the fact that we have everyday people who come through the door. At any moment, I can have a stylist come through the door who has a high-end celebrity clientele, or I can have just your normal everyday person who's just trying to get a suit fixed or a shirt fixed or something repaired, might come to the door and get something altered. So we make clothes from scratch with patterns, fabrics, and also too we do alterations. The Stitch Doctor came about. A friend of mine's named Chill inspired me to get off my butt. I have a brand called No Names Designs. After I had my first child, I kind of laid back. I had some failures in the fashion industry, and I just was depressed. I didn't have it in me no more to just want to do no names. It was time for me to reinvent myself. I didn't know what I was really doing, but I just started doodling around in my basement. And the Stitch Doctor comes from Chill. Used to see me just doing stuff, and he used to just always say, man, you doing that like the Stitch Doctor. You're some crazy doctor, the stuff you do, and I do it real fast, the way I work and stuff like that. So the Stitch Doctor means to me is that I came from the basement, and I came from nothing, really, He is a character within inside myself. It is my alter ego. I find at times where I need to be motivated, I jump into the Stitch Doctor character. What up, people? It's Tony Dennis, aka the Stitch Doctor.